What's up everyone, welcome back to Miami Miles. My name's Mickey. In tonight's video, we're taking the GT4RS to 9,000. Just a couple short weeks ago, I gave you my first ownership impression. Fourth, fifth, onto the brakes. It is so good. And boy, was this car impressive. But now, I've taken it. The last 2,000 transform the experience. Now, before I let you know just how good this is, I have to admit, before I took delivery of this car, I was terrified. I was terrified that I was getting a copy-paste 991.2 GT4RS in a Cayman body. But boy, was I wrong. Because someone at Porsche, a mad scientist, decided to add those carbon brain tubes, those intakes that sit just 11 inches behind your head, and that transforms the experience. The way this car sounds approaching 9K, it feels like there is a buzzsaw coming this close to your ear. I've never heard anything like it, and to be frank, it's probably the single greatest experience this side of a 765 LT, and those are big words. That's a big shoe to fill when it comes to this car versus the 765, but it's really damn close. This, for the first time, I believe, is the Porsche that's going to convince Ferrari owners, Lambo owners to go over to this brand and pick one of these up because it is incredible. It's fast, exciting, exhilarating. It makes every hair on the back of your neck stand up. And tonight I'm going to show you why. So let's get right into it. That shot looks good, doesn't it? That's why I've partnered with Faster Media, the company that does all the storytelling here on my channel. From the editing, to the content posts, to the strategy to post to Instagram, TikTok, and all other social media platforms, Faster Media has curated a strategy for me that has allowed me to grow. And now for the very first time, they're offering the same services for companies and people looking to grow their social presence. I've put a link down below where you could register your information, reach out to them for a free consultation so that they can design a plan just for you. If you want beautiful content like this, content like the one you guys have seen with my 765, with my GT3, or if you're a realtor, a lawyer, some service provider that wants to break out of obscurity on social, Faster can help your business right now. Click the link down below, put in your information, and Faster Media will reach out to you. Now, don't take all of this at my word. Take it from the proof. Just 1 year ago, I had a couple hundred subscribers on YouTube. I had a couple hundred followers on Instagram and TikTok, and I thought to myself, how can I blow this up? That's when I hired Faster Media, and the results have spoken for themselves. So, if you're interested in a service that will do this for you, click the link down below. Anyways, guys, back to the video. Here we are in the 4RS 7th gear on the highway. I'm gonna put my foot down so you guys can hear these intakes. Listen to that. Now, unlike the other review, I've mounted a zoom mic right above the intake so you can hear exactly what I'm hearing. Listen. You can hear as I push down right over 50% of the throttle, how it opens right there. Dude, it just sounds so good. All right, I'm gonna drop it a couple gears to 5th, to 4th, to 3rd, 1 pull to 9,000. Let's do it. As we bounce off the rev limiter, holy shit! One more time. Every single hair on the back of my neck is standing up. 8,000. And every time I look down, this thing just destroys a regular road like this. It is unbelievable, and I'm sorry that I've started this review by yelling expletives into the camera, but it is so good, and the best way to explain it, oh my god, all right, I'm gonna tone it down just a bit. That was just a straight line pull, and I feel as if I have gone through the most exhilarating experience. Like I've just had sex and busted a. It feels that good. Onto the brakes, those carbon ceramic brakes as we go around this bend. It's funny because when you're actually ripping a car like this, it's so difficult to try to be eloquent and really explain to you what it's like. But now that we're stuck behind this CLA, let me tell you what it's like. The car just extracts so much emotion and thrill and excitement from the experience. And it all starts with that engine and that intake. It honestly has so much power. This car feels much more than 493 horsepower, what they claim from the factory. They actually dynoed one of these at fab speed, and I believe it put over 450 horsepower to the wheels. And on paper, that's not very much power. On paper, this is an underpowered car, but you have to keep in mind that this car is extremely light. This car, I would bet, is gonna weigh right around 3,100 or less pounds with all fluids. And you can feel that. I was talking to Uncle Pete today, and between the gold mags and the carbon ceramic brakes, we're saving 60 pounds of rotational mass. And this car feels 60 pounds lighter. It's hard to convey weight, but it's the truth. It feels so light on its feet, and it actually breaks the tires loose through first gear, through second gear, and I was not anticipating that. In history, Porsche has always been a car that is exciting, but it is underpowered. Like if you get out of one of these and get into a 765, you'll feel like it was underwhelming, but this car honestly feels much faster than it is. And the crazy thing is, the power is accessible because it's attached to this chassis. And obviously this isn't a racetrack, but I'm going around this bend and it is so easy. You can hear it right there as it's breaking loose going over those bumps. Oh, but the car is so controlled and it has such nice balance, and it's so neutral in how it steers. And this isn't a racetrack, like I said, it's a regular road, but the car makes you feel like you're a professional driver. And that's this car's party trick. You feel like you're on a racetrack 24/7, and that's a big barometer for me for something to be fun. It needs to feel special on a road, and in Miami where there's traffic and there's obstacles in the road, you can enjoy it. And then you get the sound. As it approaches 9,000 RPM, unlike my GT3, you get this buzzsaw-like sound right here. Bro, Uncle Pete killed it with this spec, man. This thing drives so good. If you have one of these on order and you're doubting whether or not to take delivery because you had to pay a crazy markup like me, I recommend you pay the markup. Right there, lighting the tires up, third gear at 5,500 RPM. Now, even though it does lose a little bit of contact because of the power and because the chassis is so stiff, at no point do you feel like you're in danger. But right now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go through the Port of Miami tunnel, and on this first run, I'm gonna do it with the windows up, because I think it's so important to highlight how a car like this is just as loud with the windows up as it is with the windows down. But here we go, 8,000 RPM. It's the Millennium Falcon, bro. This thing is unbelievable. Let me go around this Corolla here. Power down. And those brakes, bro. Yo, this chassis is so good, so well balanced, so well put together. Yo, and I haven't even touched on this PDK, man. I think right now is a perfect moment. In the last video, I said that it probably isn't as good as the 765, but to be honest, once you get it beyond 8,000 RPM, it executes the shift in such a way that it's borderline telepathic. It is so good. And Uncle Pete was telling me that this car has shorter gearing than the RS of last generation. And you can definitely feel that because it feels so quick from 0 to 60 and all the way through third gear. So right now I'm gonna put the windows down through the tunnel. Let's experience that one more time. Windows down. Oh, it's actually really loud. No. All right, I'm gonna give it the beans right here. Onto the carbon ceramics. Holy shit. Holy shit. Every hair on my neck is standing. Dude, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. No exhaust, particulate filters and all. The sound that these intakes generate. I can't overemphasize how incredible this experience is. This car has just changed everything for me. It has changed everything for me. It is making me reconsider my entire garage. I thought the GT3 with the demand upgrade was the pinnacle. But bro, the 4RS from factory with a warranty is probably just as fast, way lighter, better at handling. This thing is a cheat code, and I said that about the 765, and this car is in that class. I thought it would be punching up, but to enjoy on a road, it's just as satisfying. Sure, the 765 is faster, it's a little better over bumps, it does have better brakes, but when it comes to an experience that just excites you, that gives you a rock hard situation in your pants, this car is unbelievable. It is unbelievable, unreal, whatever superlative. I can't even talk anymore. I can say it to this camera. It's that good. And I'm just gonna do it one more time for you guys. Oh my, actually let me get over here. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Look, in conclusion, the GT4RS will go down as one of the greatest Porsches ever built. This is not a GT3. I've driven every GT3. I have the ultimate GT3. This is not a GT4RS. This is not a 991.2 copy and paste. This is something special. And I think these cars, at some point down the road, will be considered one of the all-time greats. This is in the class of the 765. I'm not going to say it's better because I don't believe it is. But again, it's punching so far up its weight class, and it's in its way it delivers the emotion that it's just spectacular. And if you can get one of these cars at sticker, God bless you. If you can get it at sticker plus 75K, go right now, order it, because there's nothing quite like this. I'm going to do this one more time, guys. Third gear, 9,000. Carbon ceramic brakes. Unbelievable car. Mwah. I don't even know what to say, guys. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed that video, but that's the end. Quiet mode, PDK Sport off. I love you. I love this thing, and I can't wait to bring you some incredible content. Take care, guys.